Hey guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. So, we're back into the Death discography, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to be reviewing Death's third studio album, Spiritual Healing. So before I get into the review, I just want you guys to check out one of my favourite YouTubers, luckibunnie. She's just an amazing person, and she's just a great YouTuber. She just does great guitar covers from different bands, Both My Valentine and Killswitch Engage, etc. So if you like watching videos of different metal covers, then link is in the description. So yeah, definitely check her out and like her on Facebook as well. So without any further ado, let's get on to the review. Spiritual Healing. Now this is an album to me that is particularly the last Death album to have that same classic aggression of the death metal genre, and I know that Scream Bloody Gore and Leprosy are just non-stop death metal classics, and Spiritual Healing is involved. This is just a really great album, and I know that one of my YouTube fans, MaidenSlave, agrees that this album is his main favourite Death album ever, besides others. So he has a great video of his top 5 list of his 5 favourite Death albums. So yeah, check that out if you want to. Link is in the description. So anyways, like I said, Spiritual Healing is particularly the last album to have that same old great feeling of the death metal genre, and this is just a really great album, but it's personally not one of my favourite albums from the band, and that's just my opinion. And a lot of people might not be agreeing that Spiritual Healing is basically their favourite Death album. I guess there are just other Death albums that a lot of people agree more, like Leprosy or Symbolic or The Sound of Perseverance or whatever. So yeah, I really did enjoy this album, but like I said, it's just not one of my favourites. I think I prefer Scream Bloody Gore and Leprosy, in my honest opinion. So yeah, so this whole album to me is just basically the same as Leprosy and Scream Bloody Gore in every way. Just a really great album with just the same non-stop awesomeness of brutality all the way through. So the guitars on this album, they sounded really more kind of improved or something, and Chuck always makes a lot of creativity throughout a lot of these songs a bit more interesting and a bit more complex in a few places than the first two albums. The first two albums, the guitars are just really standard kind of thrashy type of riffs, from Scream Bloody Gore and Leprosy, and this is an album that is just like that on the guitar work on the album, but I think it's just more more complex. Still, there are some thrashy type of parts, but I guess Chuck Schuldiner wants to make a lot of these songs on this album more, awesome and energetic, and it just happened like the future albums from the band's career. So the guitar work on this album is just really great, and there's been a lot of awesome riffs and some guitar solos, and there are a lot of great catchy parts on the album, involving like some guitar licks from some introductions on the album, involving spiritual healing. The introduction to spiritual healing for me on that guitar part is just really great. It's just basically one of my favorite introductions of these Death songs throughout a lot of their creativity on all of their albums. So yeah, the drumming is just really great, and it's just awesome. Different drum fills and fast pace, a bit more of a faster pace type of drumming style at a few places, and you know, Chuck's vocals on this album are, you know, just like the same as Leprosy and Scream Bloody Gore, just really raw sounding with some kind of really evil atmospheric type of thing to it. You know, a lot of death metal vocalists usually just, you know, really just growls and screams in a really evil atmospheric type of way, and the bass guitar work is, you know, just sounded, you know, more crisp and just more complex. It's just like the guitar work, really, basically. So yeah, and the production on this thing is just really great, and I prefer this kind of production more than the production on Scream Bloody Gore, in my honest opinion. But Leprosy's production is just, you know, more clear sounding, and Spiritual Healing has to have one of those great sounding production type of stuff. So yeah, and I just really liked the more harder riffs, and some more great riffs and drumming that are just, you know, more fast-paced and energetic. So if you haven't checked out Spiritual Healing, I highly recommend it, just like the other Death albums. And by the way, the album ratings from now on are on a 1 to 10 scale, so no 5-star ratings anymore, just a scale of 1 to 10 for my new future album reviews. So yeah, so the album rating for Death's Spiritual Healing is an 8 out of 10. And it's just a really great album. I still prefer the first two, in my own opinion. So yeah, that's basically my whole review on Death's third album, Spiritual Healing. Keep it metal, guys.